this stream at some point in the future. Good day, good morning, good evening, good wherever you are. This is another one of those nights where I'm going to drive home, so in the dark. So there's going to be darkness on the camera too while I babble. But I am once again hoping that this will be the night where I get to see some of those legendary driving pigs that constitutional law scholars are obsessed about. Maybe tonight will be the night. Let's turn down all the noise. So all you have are the engine noise. Somebody just says, "Wow, is that Steve?" Yeah, hey Carrie, can you tell from the big fat gut? Just a reminder, dark red. Let's focus on the road. And your steering wheel is not self-driving. Are you sure about that though? Because seems like, well, maybe I'd be a constitutional law scholar for the car to be self-driving. But yeah, I just basically, I drive, I talk, and I can't really read the chats because, well, I have to pay attention to the road. And right now I got to pay attention to getting out of the parking garage without crashing into something. So, although tomorrow might be a much better day to look for driving pigs because they're probably going to be out reinforcing the Highway Patrol and the King County Sheriffs and Seattle Police Department and Secret Service, because I heard at work today that Jill Biden is coming to town. And Jill Biden will be visiting the Fred Hutchison Center, where they specialize in cancer treatment for kids, as far as I know. So the doctor is probably going to go there and give them advice on how to do their cancer clinic. She is a doctor, I hear. But the discussion with my co-workers and my main sort of colleague I work with was, do we need to come to work? Do we need to leave home to get to work on time early? Oh, now what is this? Looks like it's closed again? Okay. Thank you. Fabulous. So, yeah, they've been having issues with the exits here at the parking garage. So, now I gotta go all the way back up where we just came and go out the other exit. It's broken again. I didn't pay attention. Oh well. So we go. Anyhow, so since the First Lady will be in town, I'm thinking that it'll be okay because she will be arriving late in the afternoon, and we don't have to be in our building until early afternoon. But who knows? Just be on the safe side, I probably will leave a little early. Driving all the way back up. Hopefully I can get out this way. Not. And guess it's time to bring out the explosives and make an exit from the parking garage. Hello? this way, I could take an alternate route. Maybe that'll be more likely for me to see driving pigs. If I do that. What's this now? Hopefully that's not a bad sign. Yeah, you guys can see what I'm talking about, I'm sure. So yeah, if you're here, be sure that you push like and subscribe, or you can, push that you don't like it. Oh, I suspect if I try that, I will see a driving pig. The person that just left the garage before me just went over the divider that you're not supposed to go over. So yeah, like I said, if anyone else has come in, I can't actually read the chat because I have to pay attention to the road. I'm driving around looking for the miraculous driving pigs. Tonight, maybe the night. God knows enough things went wrong at work that I should use a little, what's the word? A little, little goodness in my life. Although I did learn something at work today. So they have decided, the powers that be, that the phones, the computers, the internet access, web access, all that stuff needs to be tied together. So network goes down, phones go down. Phone breaks or goes out of service, the computer can no longer talk to the internet. Which is great, since there are so many programs that now pretty much, there's databases and stuff out there that you kind of need to do some of the stuff that I was doing today. So I was fighting with the computer for a good part of the day. Finally got tech support, talked to tech support, and yeah, even though everything is tied together, there's a super easy fix that didn't occur to me because I'm not really a tech guy, even though I know a little bit more about computers than some of my partners, some of my coworkers. You can just unplug the phone, bypass the extra nonsense in the middle, and just plug the cable straight into the hard drive like you used to do in the old days. So yeah, now I know next time the network goes down, next time the phones go down, I just unplug the phone and plug in the network straight into the computer. Next time the computer goes down, I can just grab the phone and maybe try an old school phone jack, see if that works. And what is the heck is all this traffic? Of course, on the impossibly steep hill. Well, maybe I'm getting a preview of the first lady coming to town. There's never this many cars around this time of night. Oh, unless there was a ball game I was not aware of. That's certainly possible. Because they got baseball, football, hockey now in the downtown area. Yeah. Damn. I hate being on these hills like this. That reminds me. I guess I can look at the. Reminds you of a steep hill in Seattle. Yes, I am sitting on one of those steep hills in Seattle right now. Seattle, I am between 5th and 6th Street, which is an unpleasant hill. It's called Goat Hill for a reason, because goats can barely climb the damn thing. Alright, the light can change any time now. course, it's backed up, and that's why right lane must change. Maybe I will get in the right lane and just not deal with this nonsense. If I get up to the intersection. Oh, lights changing. Go. Are we going? Yes, we are going. Woohoo! It wasn't all backed up into the intersection. Yeah. All right, made it. Yeah, I take joy in the little things. But I hope we'll see one of the big things, driving pigs. And yeah, hi to anybody that's coming in. You know, talk amongst yourselves because I cannot see the chat while I'm driving. Ugh. Oh, I know why. It's because of the stupid exits from the garage. It's not being right. So everyone is being funneled into a couple of streets we're not usually on. So Alien Steve or AI Steve. Well, you will never know. All you can be sure of is that it's not the real one, because the real one doesn't go on YouTube until quarter to midnight, if he comes on at all. Hey Liz, I think I said hi to Carrie already, but hi Carrie. I think I also want to say hi to Cap, so hi Cap. It's going to get dark soon because I'm about to leave Seattle and get onto the freeway. Oh yeah, way to blind me there, dude. Good job. Alright, come on. So, getting on the freeway. Hoping to see those driving pigs. Maybe if I speed, maybe that'll summon them. Or maybe they'll just summon the highway patrol. I don't know. There's got to be a way to bring them out, because somehow constitutional law scholars find them everywhere. Never captures them on film, but finds them. And I've had this rant before. So yeah, Jill Biden will be going to the Fred Hutchinson Center. Cancer studies. I think they do a lot of kid cancer there. I resisted making it obvious. President Biden is sulking back in New York because he can't come out on the trip and sniff the children. And I held that in all day, so I've made it now. Try not to make any political cracks at work for a number of reasons. Well, unless I'm sitting in one particular office with one of my main coworkers. She has an slightly obnoxious sense of humor like me, and also will make jokes like that about pretty much anybody. Oh, so somebody had not turned his lights on. He was driving around. That would have summoned the driving pigs. So that's why that person was flashing their lights. Because although my headlights were on because they're just automatic, and so I was driving around without taillights. Never a good idea. But that probably would have brought out the driving pigs. So maybe I should turn my lights back off. I'd say put a 1 in the chat if you think I should turn my lights back off, but I won't be able to see it anyway, so it won't really matter. And there's a guy going 40 miles an hour on the freeway. Why? Who knows? Well, I was going to finish, just a general chatter, I was going to finish the third Blue Beetle book this week. It's 90% done. Just had to finish writing up the Bug, which is the sort of hovercraft slash submarine slash hypersonic jet that he flies around in, the third iteration of Blue Beetle, the most famous one. But the Psycho Cat that I have, she started limping, and then she started hopping around on 3 legs, so I had to take her to the vet. And this cat being this cat, I kind of tried to warn the vet that she is, put it mildly, feisty, and that she will not give much of a warning sign. And the vet says, "Oh no, she's being perfectly fine. You're such a sweetheart." And then she attacked, because this cat gives you no warning signs. You know, most cats, they'll growl, or they will puff their tails or lay back their ears. This cat, she attacks and then she'll start growling. So the vet said, let's sedate her and see if we can see what's wrong with that foot. Well, actually, it was one of her claws had grown into one of the pads, and so I need to get some other kind of scratchy posts for her to deal with, because I don't want this to happen again. But, so, I've been kind of keeping an eye on her paw and trying to keep her from ripping off the cone that they put on her, because she needs to wear that for, I guess, a minimum of 5 days. Maybe longer if the foot gets infected. So, yeah, didn't feel up to doing a lot of work on the writing projects, or the writing project. So instead I was editing some graphics for some clip art packs. So a clip art pack is coming out. Oh yeah, and I also had to try to get the channel remonetized for whatever that's worth. If for no other reason, the people that bought memberships wanted to keep their memberships, they didn't lose them, because YouTube, for whatever reason, decided that my ID was illegible and had to be resubmitted. So I finally got around to doing that at least. And then it looked like I had gotten past the 4,000 watch hours mark. Oh. Well, it's a driving highway patrol car, but is there a pig behind the wheel? He's going the speed limit. I don't want to go zooming past him, so I will probably never know. Well, I'll just tell everybody that yes, I saw a driving pig, and I pulled over and he pulled over, and we had a long conversation. Because aren't you supposed to make up stuff when you're on YouTube? Exaggerate what you've done with your life and who you are, all that sort of stuff. I mean, yeah, I've talked all about how I'm a CIA interrogator. So maybe I need to graduate to having finally had evidence of driving pigs. Because yeah, I understand that's what you need to do to be a big YouTuber. Yeah, can't tell. But man, I see now why Cholito is so unsafe in driving. It's tempting to try to read the chat that's coming up on the screen, but there's also 2 trucks right here, and one truck is like weaving a little bit in his lane. That makes me kind of worried. I'm going to pull over into this other lane because I don't want to be next to this truck. And the driving pig pulled off at this exit. I should have followed him. But, oh well. Yes, I will make up a story that I finally saw a driving pig. But I did not follow Chilito's advice. I did not record him. And that'll be my great shame forever. If only I'd listened to the great man, I would have had proof of the existence of driving pigs. But no, I did not. But we had a really neat conversation. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it. And I will be deleting this stream because it's proof that that I will be telling lies in the future. So make sure you download it and make sure you repost it. And be sure to link back to the channel when you do so, because you want to have as many people as possible know that that I'm a liar. Because apparently being a liar, from what I'm understanding, doesn't actually impact your subscriber base or your following or anything like that. So I need to start telling a lot more lies. That's the conclusion I'm coming to based on all the quote community drama that's going on. But yeah, I guess there's a driving pig lie. What else did I come up with? Well, I could just deny being an AI. I mean, that would be a sufficient lie. Although I don't know that anyone believes I'm an AI, because who would design an AI to looks like this? On the other hand, making an AI look like this, no one's going to believe it's an AI. So I suppose it's a kind of double fake out. TTS, touch text to speech, just in case. I'm at a red light, that's why I can look at the texts. You have to have your something. Can't make up that last word. Now I'm driving again, so. But yeah. Oh. God, it's already 11 o'clock. So yeah, if I wasn't live on YouTube, I would be turning on the radio right now, because there is a show called Red Eye Radio that airs from 11 p.m. to probably 3 in the morning, 2 or 3 in the morning, maybe longer, I don't know. And it's all sponsored by all these companies that deal with trucking and truckers. So their target audience must be truckers driving around late at night. And they're kind of funny. I'm trying to remember their names right now. It's two guys have this show, and I'm just blanking on their names. Jerry something, I think, is one of them. Whatever. But once again, it looks like it's a bust for the driving pigs, unless that's the driving pig coming up behind me there. He's not following me, damn it. Because I realized I was going a little too fast for that road. But the last time I live streamed, there was a whole bunch of fire trucks and such right there, and I found out later what it was. It was another one of those wonderful shootings we've been having so many of here in the Seattle area. And it was another one of these completely, apparently random shootings. This guy walking down the street. Someone didn't like his... Maybe they're trying to back him. That part of my... At this casino, there is a parking lot. Maybe they wanted to rob him. Anyhow, guy got shot. Random guy. By some random shooter, as far as they know. So... yeah, the whole summer of love, and I don't know, 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 let's defund the police and not impose any harsh penalties on the criminals. That has worked the last couple of years. I mean, just look at downtown Seattle. Look at the increase in carjackings. Look at the car. If he's in the car, I know why he's sitting there, because this hill that I just came down, it's a kind of a steep hill. You can't see what's up at the top of the hill, and it's a straightaway straight from up where International Boulevard is, and straight all the way down to that across. So you can zoom down that street, you can zoom up that hill without seeing the police car parked right there, and he can probably catch a few people. Maybe that is a driving pig. I should have stopped. And double checked. Oh God, I am such a disappointment. Don't anyone tell Julie, please, because yeah, I just missed a great opportunity. Crap. Oh well. I am hoping it's a speed trap though, because like I said, you can't. There's like, I turned right there at the crest of the hill. You can't really see what's coming. So people coming zooming along like that, I can see how there could be accidents. I've never witnessed one there, but I can certainly see how it could happen. Chances are, though, it was just some officer that drove his car home and is parked on the street. That would be my guess. But I am now in my driveway. And let me see, before I go in, if there's anything here to I can comment on. Before I go in, let's see what we have here. The Shadow Nose. Yep, that reminds me. I have to do more work on Dragnet again. Yeah, those are a lot of fun, Cap. But yeah, Liz says, how dare you have a life? Yeah, that's what I'm running into. I'm running out of time. Work and just messiness is getting in the way of YouTubing. And YouTubing is getting in the way of playing Guild Wars. And playing Guild Wars is getting in the way of just vacuuming the house. So, yeah, priorities. I mean, what should be prioritized? Guild Wars is completely fallen by the wayside. I'm sadly, I got a little bit of playing in because they had the new expansion. But it's been about a week and a half. But then the last month has been just, I think shit show is a good way to describe it. Thought there was light at the end of the tunnel, and then, First Lady's coming to town. But that doesn't really impact me that much. So, Carrie, I wish I had a life. But at least I don't have to deal with people. That is always the upside. That is always the upside not having a life. You don't have to deal with people. Unless you have to go to work in a building where there's lots and lots of people. And you have to deal with people. And people that you don't want to deal with. No. I actually work with some pretty cool people. It's everyone around us that's not so cool. Anyhow, give up on the house and personal grooming. What do you mean? Have you seen me? I am in such a dire need of a haircut. And the the Santa look. That's what I'm going for. I'm going for a Santa look. But yeah, I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I've gotten a haircut since I got the chili haircut. So I'm probably way overdue. And there actually is There is kind of a grooming code for the position that I work in. So, and I'm way past that point. It basically boils down to beard neat and trim, and hair has to be off the collar if you're a man. Um, and mine is not off the collar. No way. Um, but maybe I should see how long how long I can go and how long I could get away with it. Maybe I'll start get long enough. I'll start wearing a ponytail like Judge Middleton if anybody watches him. Um, Not your hairy burn. Not your hairy bum. Yeah, not your hairy bum. Yep. Nope. I can't shave it all off. That would be horrible. Um, well, yeah, Carrie, I can certainly see that. It's kind of like oh, who was it? Is it Unclean Hands? Yes, Unclean Hands was talking about how his mustache, or he had a picture and he said his mustache isn't growing back. Judge Middleton does indeed rock. Judge Middleton is perfect. And Simpson, yes, Judge Simpson. I like Judge Simpson's sense of humor. Although I had it playing in the background, I couldn't. So and I didn't catch it. But did they finally pull the plug on that lady that they kept bringing back because they were? I mean, they thought it was. They were having a little bit of fun with the fact that she kept running over cones and couldn't pass the driver's test. And then the last few times she's had essentially excuses why she hadn't taken the driver's test. And it sounded like today that she had another excuse, not a reason, hadn't even tried to go. And Middleton just said, "All right, you know what? It's been fun, but I'm done with this." Um, okay, so she has till October. So he's now given her a firm deadline. So that's what happened. Okay, all right, because that's part of the problem. Um, Sometimes the job I have is hurry up and wait. Um, but then when you're done waiting, then you've got to hurry up. And so I did not get the full. A, I was actually having to pay attention to other things, and B, I had to walk away from it at the key moment. Um, Wonder if it comes back, will it be curly? Is that Carrie or me? If it's me, I'm not shaving my head, but it would probably come back curly. Uh, or someone else having to deal with cancer. Crap. I mean, it is all about me, but uh, it's not really. Um, but speaking of it not being all about me, I should wrap this up and get inside and see how the uh, cat is doing. Of course, had to be the one that took me a year to get to trust me and to um, not be weird. Uh, but but she still comes for attention. I think she's trying to get me to take the cone off, but I'm gonna have to look at her foot, and hopefully she won't kill me while I'm trying to do that. But yes, I am going to pack this in. Thank you guys for popping in and driving along with me. I'm sorry that once again no driving pigs showed themselves. But I will make up some lies. So like I said, I will delete this stream if I can figure out how, because I don't know how to tech. So maybe I will fail at deleting it, and there'll be proof of my lies right here on YouTube. And then you guys can go and grab the clips, and you can put them up on your channels, and you can do some commentary, and we all win, right? Yeah, so maybe I'll pretend that I tried to delete the stream, but I failed, and this is getting real elaborate, this lie. Yeah, I mean, they say complicated is best, right? Yeah. That's what they say. So, yeah, I got to overcomplicate this to make sure that it really works. Because that way people can't track everything down, right? Because it's so complicated. Anyhow, I am out of here. Carrie, good night, or good day to you, rather, since you're down in that weird place. Um, and Virgo, have a good night. Cap, Liz, everybody, thanks again. And I will see you next time I'm out looking for driving pigs or when I'm doing a stream with a theme. Bye, all.